Welcome back to the DSR introduction sessions. In today's chapter, we are going to cover how to create your basket and how to place an order. Let's get it started. Alright, now we are in the basket tab and let me start by giving you a very brief walkthrough. So on the right side, we will have all the favorited styles listed. And then on the left side of the screen, we will see the selected style information like the style ID, style name. We have this information button that will open a very small PDP where you can see a little bit more information about the style and color variants. And then underneath we will have the total for the basket. And here we will have total per stores. We will have stores listed here. And then underneath all of that, we will have delivery periods as separators. And below that, we will have boxes, free assortments, whichever your company is using, basically listed. And in the assortment listing, we will have the name of the assortment, the color variants, and then we will have another information button that will basically display the content of the box. So this box has that many items per size. What you can do here before adding quantity is you can change sorting, grouping, like this, or filter the products that you have in your favorites. So let's apply the grouping. Like I want to see category. You can again implement 2 levels of grouping if you need it. I'm just gonna remove them for now. And then you can implement some filters if you want to see some specific products and place quantity first. For example, you can open filters. You can select the product line that you want to use, then place order. So in this example, I'm going to add some other stores because I want to place a multi-door order. So I'm going to use this press plus button here. I'm going to select these 2 stores. If I have any quantities for the main one, I can just copy quantities, but in that case, I'm going to skip it and press add. It will take a couple of seconds for it to be uploaded. And then as you can see, the newly added store will appear here with total quantity per store information. And it's super easy for me to remove the store if I don't want to have it anymore. I can use this cross button here, press it, and confirm this if I want to remove it. Another thing I can do is I can group stores according to the sizes, places, whichever you want. So let's call this group as A, and I want to create a new one. I want to call it B. And now I want to bring the stores into different grouping like that. In the arrange stores mode, you can also add some stores to the grouping. So let's add another store here. Let's say this one. I'm going to add it. And again, it will take a couple of seconds because the system is kind of uploading everything. And you can change place of the groupings, but I'm going to keep it as A and B. And if you press ungroup, the stores will be turned back into the default group. That easy. And now I'm going to go back into the basket. And as you can see now, I have my group A and group B. And let me explain why I grouped them in the coming minutes. So if you want to place some order for the selected box, for the selected store, all you need to do is you can select the cell. Either you can use this plus and minus buttons or the numpad here or your keyboard. You can just type the quantities that you want. And just like that, you can place order for all stores that you want to get this product. As you might notice, as soon as I add some quantities, this note button will become activated. That means that you can place some notes for the boxes that has quantities. So all you need to do is you can press this note button, type anything you want, so hi, and then just press outside to validate. The cells that has notes will get this icon to basically as an indication. And also on the right side, you will see which styles has notes. And you can press on that to see the note itself for like a quick jump. Let's assume you have a lot of delivery dates and you want to basically jump in between. You can use this divider here. If I press Jan, it will just take me into the January. Now will back me to the November. It's again that easy to navigate in between different delivery periods. And if a style has quantity for any color variants, it will get this black indicator on the right list, so you will be aware of which product you have already placed some quantities. After you're done with this one, you can just continue and basically select the boxes that you want to get for different styles. And as you do so, all of the prices, including the total of the basket and per store, will be updated automatically, so you will be aware the money that you will spend on. And as you can see, we have some different options at the bottom right corner. This is very similar to the favorites, but if I activated this one, this will now dim the ones that I didn't add it to my favorites and highlight the color variants or the boxes with the favorited color variants for me to have a better understanding. You can see I add this green color, the velvet, to my favorites. That's why it gets highlighted. But if I added the style itself to my favorites, all boxes will be highlighted. So it will be just like the favorites. Another thing you can do is you can visit the basket inspect page, which will be the subject of the next chapter. So don't miss out. And let's assume you create your groups, you press some quantities, and you want to copy the quantity to the next store or the group or anything else. What you can do is you can select the cell, press and hold, and now you get information saying that either you can copy to the next store. Let's do that. Just like that, it will copy. You can copy the quantity to the rest of the group, but since we already have it here, let's try it for that. I'm gonna press and hold, rest of the group. As you can see, this one also gets 0. Or again, if you press and hold, you can select all stores. So without differentiated per group, it will copy quantity for all of the stores. It's totally understandable that sometimes you place some quantities and want to remove it all for that style. There are a couple of ways to do it. Either you can unfavorite that style, which will reset all quantities, or in the basket, you can use this bin icon here, press on that. It will either let you select a store and reset quantities for that store. Let's do that. So I don't want to place an order for this style for this store. I can just press this one. Yes, I'm sure. So it will delete all quantities for that store for this style. Or you can just select all stores, which will reset all quantities for this style for all the stores. Well, let's do that. And after you're done with your basket, after you decide that all quantities look good, what you can do is you can use this place order button here. And if you press it, you will get basically 2 options: place the order or share basket. You can choose to type the customer reference and select the customer, and you can basically send it to the customer without placing the order. Or if you are decided to your basket is looking good, pretty good, and you want to basically place the order itself, all you need to do is you need to type the customer reference. I'm just gonna type hello and then use the place order button to finalize your order. And just that easy, you can create your basket and you can place your order, but don't miss out how to use the basket inspect before placing the order so that you can analyze the gaps and had an upsell opportunity. Well, that's all for the basket. See you in the basket inspect.